Hello everyone, my name is JR Alpedas, and today we will be demoing our Apace Finder application. Finder is a web-based application that runs on any Apace storage platforms and can be accessed on any browser such as Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Here is the basic interface. Notice the different icons for the workspaces. A workspace is seen by a client workstation such as Windows or Mac as a network drive or a volume. The workspace's icons are color-coded to indicate the different workspace types. The workspace legend describes the meaning of the different workspace icons. The workspace is either local or remote. The workspaces are considered local if the contents of the workspaces resides on the same Apace storage that is running the Apace Finder application. A workspace is considered remote if the workspace resides on another Apace storage or third-party storage. For local workspaces, there are two types. A workspace with the workspace type regular has this icon. A workspace with the workspace type Avid Media has this icon. The remote workspaces have this icon. There are special workspace type that indicates Zendata storage or Apace storage. The LED on the workspace icons indicate the permissions of the logged in user. If the LED on the icon is blue, that means the user has read-write access to that workspace. If the LED is orange, the user has read-only access to that workspace. If a workspace icon is grayed out, that workspace is offline. However, that workspace is still browsable and searchable based on the last snapshot taken. Finder also supports a special workspace type called ODM or Offline Drive Manager, indicated by this icon. This icon will only appear if Finder is running on a system that has the Offline Drive Manager application running concurrently. You can perform heuristic search across all the workspaces in the global search section. You can filter the result based on a start and end date. You can also filter the search result by selecting which workspaces to display. By default, all the workspaces are searched and displayed. The colored icons means those files or folders are accessible. The grayed out icons are offline. You can right-click on a workspace to reveal more functions. You can open the workspace in a new window by clicking on the Open button. You can open the workspace on a client workstation with the aid of the Apace Client app by clicking in the Open in OS button. This will allow you to drag the files or folders into your NLE, like Adobe Premiere for example. You can sort the workspaces based on the name, total size, and free space. You can browse each workspace as if it was a desktop by double-clicking on a workspace icon. You can search in the current location. Right-clicking on a file or folder reveals more functions. You can open the workspace in a new window. You can open the workspace on the client workstation with the aid of the Apace Client app by clicking on the Open in OS button. You can refresh the current window. You can copy and paste multiple files or folders. This function is governed by the user's permission for the workspace. A user cannot copy to a read-only workspace. You can rename a file or folder. You can delete a file or folder. Delete puts the file in the trash bin, which can be accessed by clicking on the trash bin icon on the lower right hand of the interface. You can restore files from the trash bin. Only deleted files from a local workspace are added to the trash bin. If the files are deleted from a remote workspace, then those files are deleted permanently. You can also view the file or folder properties. You can also create folders in the current location. Finder also supports drag and drop copies. Select the files or folders you want to copy and drag them to the destination, and click Copy here. Finder can determine the status of a workspace, whether it is online or offline. Online means that the Finder can access the workspace. Offline means Finder cannot access the workspace. For example, a remote workspace can go offline because the system that the workspace resides in is off, like this for example. Finder will flag that workspace is offline and use the latest snapshot of the file or folder structure saved to the database to allow the user to browse or search that offline workspace. Once the workspace is online, then Finder will change the status for that workspace and the icons will become colored again, like this one. Thank you for watching our Finder demo.